It doesn't matter how many times these big Hollywood award shows virtue signal. It doesn't matter if the Academy changes the rules to require diversity and representation. Woke Hollywood will always find some sort of problem to complain about. They'll always find some way to make themselves the victim time after time. And that's exactly what's happening with the movie Till, where the director says it's just not fair that we didn't get nominated. And it clearly means they're upholding whiteness. Such an absolute joke, but it's predictable. Till director accuses Oscars of, quote, upholding whiteness after nomination snub. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences has been swept up in yet another race scandal. The director of Till, which dramatizes the murder of black 14-year-old Emmett Till at the hands of white supremacists, accused the Oscars of, quote, upholding whiteness after they snubbed her movie in all categories. Yes, that's the only explanation. It has to be that they're just that racist. That's all it could possibly be. I mean, forget the fact that we nominated Black Panther for plenty of awards, including Angela Bassett. Forget all these things. Forget about the fact that they literally introduced requirements and regulations to make sure it has a certain number of people of different colors and backgrounds and things like that, to try to counteract a different backlash. Hashtag Oscars so white. It doesn't matter that they set these rules up. Woke activists, woke elites in Hollywood will always find some way to play the victim. After the nominations for Best Director came out, remember what the story was? Oh, Oscar's so male now. No females were nominated for Best Director, despite women winning the award 2 years in a row. It's a joke. These people, instead of just acknowledging that, you know what, maybe people weren't as into my movie as I expected, maybe they didn't like this movie for some reason, it's always a victimhood complex. Similar to the bitter sentiments expressed when Ava DuVernay failed to pick up a nomination for Selma, Till director Chinoye Chukwu said, the total Oscar shutout means the Academy has chosen to protect the white vanguards while pushing misogyny against black women. We live in a world and work in industries that are so aggressively committed to upholding whiteness and perpetuating an unabashed misogyny towards black women. And yet, I'm forever in gratitude for the greatest lesson in my life. Regardless of any challenges or obstacles, I'll always have the power to cultivate my own joy, and it's this joy that will continue to be one of my greatest forms of resistance. Well, you can talk about how everyone else is keeping you down all you want. The reality is, this movie, Till, cost $20 million to make. You ended up losing probably close to that much money because it made less than $10 million at the box office. You factor in marketing costs, all that stuff, easily at least $20 million from even getting close to breaking even with this movie. Now, certainly movies that make money at the box office aren't always the ones that are nominated for awards, things like that. But the fact that there's literal requirements put in place now for you need to have this representation and that representation, otherwise you can't even be nominated for an Oscar. It's laughable that the same people that were asking for those rules, even though these rules are now instituted, you are still sitting out there and pretending like you're the victim, like the Oscars, like one of the most woke elite award shows out there in Hollywood. They're upholding whiteness, even though there's rules in place so that they are not allowed to do that. More fake victimhood from Hollywood, which isn't exactly a surprise. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.